Oh, okay, I was like,
I woke up in my bed.
did you say you came in your bed?
I woke up in my bed. Maple bars. You can learn how to cook maple bars in the TV today.
That's good.
No, I don't want to talk to the. I don't want to cook. I want to talk to the wife. It's a lovely morning. I shared an intimate moment with my wife, and now I'm gonna go make the moves on her sister.
God damn it.
It's the only thing that's giving my life meaning right now.
So.
Oh, you got lots of batteries.
Shut up, guys. My computer's at 1 volume, and the game is deafeningly loud. I just turned it off.
Or you can't hear it at all now? Maybe turn down the Focusrite. Like the headphone volume a little bit.
It's like not even, it's like only a quarter of the way up.
Mine's halfway up. I don't know what's wrong with your setup.
Yeah,
I need to actually look at it. I need to actually physically look at it with my own eyes because
absolutely, by all means.
So I didn't play Yakuza 5 for like 3 months. The last save was in like July, and I picked it up and I beat it right as Sega was having a publisher sale on Steam.
Oh.
So then I got Yakuza 6 for like $7-8.
Hell yeah. How is it?
I tore through it. I beat it
really?
already. I got it on Tuesday.
Holy shit. Aren't those games like 30 plus hours or something?
It was like 26 hours.
Good lord.
My playthrough was like 26 hours. But part of that time would have been I was like working and I just had the game still open.
Oh, okay.
So probably like 24 hours.
Damn.
It's alright. I think I liked the 5th one better, even though I stopped playing it for 3 months.
Even though you stopped playing that one for 3 months and did not stop playing 6.
Yeah. Well, 5 is really long. 5 is longer, I think.
Oh, okay.
It feels longer. 5 is really good for like...
Is that a good... Like, that doesn't sound like a compliment.
Well, I was about to explain the reason.
Okay.
In Yakuza 5, you play as 5 different characters, and they each have their own act of the story, and then there's a final wrap-up act.
Oh god.
Yeah, so each act is like 3, 4, 5 chapters or something like that. And then, so first you play as Kiryu, the main guy, and then you play as a guy that was introduced in the 4th game, where you play as 4 characters.
Okay.
And he breaks out of prison, and then he goes on a hunting. There's like a hunting mini game that's a major part of the plot. And then after you're done with that, you become the little girl from all the games, and you're a pop idol, and you're singing and dancing. It's a rhythm game now.
What the fuck?
And then you're a former baseball player who got swept up in a scandal, and now you're fighting people. You fight a lot of people.
Okay.
And then there's the wrap-up chapter. Oh, the 4th guy was also in the little girl's chapter. He's a moneylender that was also introduced in the 4th game. And he helps with the little... He comes in when the little girl's storyline starts to require fighting, like combat.
Oh, okay.
The 6th game is much more straightforward. It's just a plot from point A to point B. You play as Kiryu the whole game.
I say, do they all have, or I guess besides 6, like, do most of them have multiple playable characters?
No, 1, 2, and 3 do not.
Okay, so I only played 0.
In Kiwami 1, in the remake of 1, there's like a chapter, but I think it's separate from the main game where you play as Majima again.
Mm-hmm.
But it was added to the remake to wrap up his storyline from Yakuza 0.
Oh damn it! It's Wednesday.
It's a super convoluted series in general. It's dumb.
Yeah,
I think its height was the second game because that has the stupidest ending of all time in video games, probably.
Well, you can spoil it.
Okay, so the ending of Yakuza 2, there's a bomb supposedly going off in this building you're in. You're at the top of this building, right next to an elevator. It's in construction, the building, so it's like a construction elevator.
Okay.
Like a freight elevator. The little girl and the police guy are in this helicopter like, hey, jump onto this helicopter so we can get you out of this building. And you're like, nah, but I'm gonna make out with this chick whose brother I just beat to death. Instead of you guys rescuing me, I'm pretty sure I can't make it. There's no way. The timer and the little girl screaming this whole time like, hey, get on the fucking helicopter, you dickhead. He's like, no, I'm gonna make out with this girl whose brother I just beat to death. And then the countdown timer goes to 0 and then it goes to credits.
That sounds like the best ending ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I can't remember if all of the games, but most of them have a cut to credit fake out and then post credit scene where everything's fine.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just a staple of the series at this point. I didn't say it was bad. I said it's the dumbest thing that has happened in a video game in history.
Okay, well, that's excessive.
I can name a dumber thing that has a dumber ending to a video game.
When they Sephiroth and Midgar in the Final Fantasy VII remake.
I don't know that.
They added a bunch of dumb ghosts that mean nothing.
I feel like this is dumber.
The entire plot of Pokemon Sword.
That doesn't count. You're bringing children's games into the mix. That's not fair. That's not fair.
It could be argued that all games are children's games.
No, I don't think children should be playing these Yakuza games.
Oh no, probably not. But I mean,
there's boobies and shit.
I had terrible parenting, so
there's boobies in Yakuza.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can look at them.
Don't worry about the violence. No, it's the boobies.
Hey, technically, I didn't beat that guy to death. He just died from the other wounds. It wasn't like he got shot a bunch. He would have died even if I didn't pummel him immediately after he got shot a bunch of times.
Yeah, it was bad timing. That's all it was.
It's bad timing that we had a fight to the death in this building that was about to explode.
Oh, that's right, because it's like canon that he hasn't killed anyone, even though you spend the whole game killing people.
In Yakuza 6, it actually comes up again, and they make a big deal out of it. Like,
dude, that in itself is dumber than that ending.
He's about to go off to like, he's like, I'm gonna kill these people because there's no other choice. And the moneylender guy is like, no man, you got to keep your reputation. You're the Dragon of Dojima. You never kill anybody.
I love the idea that he's like, even in their eyes, he's actively killing all the time, and they just constantly put two blind eyes on it.
It's like, well, because the game itself does it. Like, you hear helicopters explode, but you never see bodies. You shoot a rocket launcher at a helicopter.
So he doesn't kill based on plausible deniability?
Pretty much. The plot works that way too. Like, it's the quintessential, like, everything you know about, like, predictability in movies, it follows every rule. Like, if you don't see a character die on screen, they're not dead.
Okay.
So it fakes you. It's constantly faking you out in cutscenes with character deaths. If you don't actually see a body, no, the person's not dead. So I guess you can say that technically the gameplay follows the same rule.
Right.
But like somebody's shooting you with a gun, you take the gun, you shoot them 4 times in the chest, point blank range.
They're not dead.
And then you pistol whip them in the face.
He's fine. He's fine.
You pick someone up and you throw them into the river.
He's fine. Holy shit, I have 9 amethysts. Where is my lady?
Probably the ending of Yakuza 2 is the most egregious to me because of the fact that it was like they just were like, well, we're both gonna die anyway, so we might as well fight on this elevator. But then Kiryu doesn't die at all, and there was never any danger of him dying. And the other guy died immediately after they finished pummeling each other for 3 minutes.
Oh, and and that's all leading up to him making out with the chick and dying instead of not dying. But
no,
he doesn't die.
This guy dies in her arms, and then she goes and makes out with Kiryu.
Well, she's just a shitty sister. You can't control that.
It's fair because she didn't really know him, and they just found out they were related like during the plot of the game.
Okay, well then yeah, that doesn't count.
So that part's
fine.
fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
But she was crying when he was dying, so
That doesn't help. That doesn't help. But I mean,
I don't think she's in any of the other games, like at all. I don't think she matters to the plot. That's also the other thing that happens. Kiryu is shown, and throughout the games, Kiryu is shown like with various different women. But it's still in Yakuza 6, it says Haruka was the daughter of the only woman he ever loved. And that's the woman from the first game.
Oh. He's one of those guys.
He's one of those guys. He's a bachelor for life. He never even got with that woman because she got shot. She got shot in the head.
Sounds like he's a pretty cool guy.
He's the best guy.